Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to my channel, and this video is titled, Why the Narcissist Circles Back. Like cockroaches and chlamydia, they always come back. As soon as you think that the problem is gone, it is dissolved, you are never going to see it again, here they come. And a narcissist also, in their effed up delusional mind, feel that if enough time passes, you will have forgotten all of the trauma and chaos that they have put you through. That you can just, time erases everything. And no, it doesn't work that way. But why the narcissist circles back to you, and it is not the flex that you think it is. I knew this girl who was with a guy, dated a guy, married him. Now they're going through a divorce. Better late than never. But this guy cheated on her from day one, constantly cheated on her, and she knew it. And in her mind, he comes home to me every night. He knows where home is. He might be out with these girls. He might cheat on me. He might have affairs and mistresses. But you know what? He comes home to me every night. He knows not to flaunt it in my face. He comes home to me. Honey, that is not the flex that you think it is. So thank God she's going through with a divorce right now. But the narcissist circles back to you, and it is not because they love you, they miss you, or they're sorry. Because if you've ever noticed, every single time you take this narcissist back, absolutely nothing changes. Nothing changes. He might be on good behavior for a few days, a week if you're lucky, but absolutely nothing changes. It is the same toxic cycle. And the narcissist, they love to say, but a narcissist also loves to say one thing yet do another. A narcissist loves to say, I don't like drama. I just want a drama-free life. I just want a nice, peaceful life. What they really mean is they want to be able to go out and do whatever they want, but when they come home to you, you shut up. You shut up. You do not question them. You do not try to hold them accountable. You live in full-on delusion with the narcissist, because when the narcissist goes out and basically acts like they're single, when they come home to you, you guys play house together. You sweep everything under the rug and you do not question their words and their actions not adding up. That is the peace that a narcissist wants, because a narcissist thrives off of drama and chaos, because it is always the narcissist who is creating this drama and chaos. But when you bring it up, you're the problem. You are the problem, not the narcissist for creating chaos and disrespecting you. It is not the narcissist. No. It is you. It is you for bringing it up. You're the problem for trying to hold me accountable. Because let's just say, for instance, if the narcissist actually did what they said, let's just say the narcissist started to treat you with respect. They stopped talking to other girls. They stopped cheating on you. They stopped disrespecting you. Let's just say the narcissist did all of that. Well, that's boring. Where's the fun in that? Because when the narcissist is creating the drama and chaos, guess what? They're still getting supply from you. You might not be praising them and telling them how great and wonderful they are, but you guys are arguing. And if you've ever argued with the narcissist, it is like talking to a brick wall, because the narcissist is heck bent on misunderstanding you. Because when the narcissist is constantly misunderstanding you and just missing the point, you're arguing. That arguing is supply, because in the narcissist's mind, you giving them any sort of supply, good, bad, or desperate, you care. You care. So you're arguing with the narcissist, you're begging for them to act right, or you're giving them that desperate energy. So when they act right, where's the fun in that? Because that's boring. A narcissist thrives on chaos. They really are quite sassy. But long story short, why the narcissist circles back to you? They know that you are dumb enough to put up with it, and you're dumb enough to take them back because you've taken them back multiple times and nothing changes. So they're always going to come back to you. What you allow will continue. Okay. And I know I've heard that forever. And sometimes we have to reach our absolute lowest point to finally come to our senses and say, the F am I doing? You know, life is so much better when you do not have a dusty, crusty brokey trying to bring you down. The narcissist craves your desperate energy. The narcissist is used to playing the fake discard, and honey, I know because I lived it. The narcissist is used to playing the fake discard game because for the longest time, the narcissist would drop me, at the drop of a hat. The narcissist was constantly breaking up with me, using silence as a form of manipulation and control. Basically, the narcissist is conditioning you to accept the disrespect, which is completely effed up. And the narcissist was so used to playing this fake discard game with me. And at the time, I didn't know any of this narcissistic behavior. You know, I knew what was going on, but I didn't want to believe it. You know, I had on those rose-colored glasses. Now those glasses are taken off, stomped, thrown in the fire. No. But the narcissist was so used to discarding me, and I was so desperate for him to act right that I was constantly running back. I was constantly just begging this person and begging this person. That's what he was used to. And when you are so desperate for them to act right, you are feeding their ego. So it is the constant fake discard. You're running back to them. It's that game of cat and mouse where they're using silence as a form of control. They're blocking you. They're shutting you out. You're crying. You're giving them this desperate energy. Please, please, please. And then, oh, I'll allow you back into my life. Yes, this person has said this before. Like, they are really doing you some favor. It's all a game. Okay. So the narcissist has said on multiple occasions, leave, get out of my life. I never want to speak to you again. But that's not what they really want. It is the fake discard cat and mouse game. But when you actually do that, that's not what they really want, because this person, whenever this person has said on multiple occasions, you know, leave, I never want to speak to you again, and I do that, then this person freaks out. This person, whenever I did that, for 2 weeks straight, this person was coming to my house all hours of the day and night, banging on my doors, banging on my windows, calling me from burner numbers, texting me from burner numbers, messaging me, DMing me on fake accounts, leaving me notes on my doorstep, notes on my car, leaving me packages, doing everything to get me to give him that energy. And it's like, I'm giving you what you want. Oh, but I love you. I miss you. No, you don't. You're used to that toxic cycle, that siphon of energy. And when you are no longer in that desperate energy, no, they don't magically realize what they did was wrong. No. They realize that they have lost control over you and that they have lost control over your emotions. And a narcissist does not like to lose control because everything is about supply. And the narcissist will do anything to get that supply back. Because newsflash, and you know, whenever this person was doing all of this, pulling everything out, and it would bounce back and forth from nice to angry. It would be, oh, I love you, I'm sorry. Then banging on my doors and windows, calling me every name in the book. Like, when you really cut off all contact, all supply from a narcissist, they freak out because they no longer have control. And while the narcissist, everything is about supply, everything is also about control. Everything is beneficial to the narcissist. Everything is transactional. Everything is, what can you do for me? And also, whenever this person was pouring out their heart and soul, begging and begging and begging, still lying to me. Still lying to me. Let's not forget, this person said, and I quote, "If you want this relationship to work, you have to trust me. Without trust, there's nothing. You have to trust me." This person was still lying to me. In one breath, this person said, "If you want this relationship to work, you have to trust me. You have to trust me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." I asked this person a question that I most certainly know the answer to. Lied straight to my face. But now, are you really shocked that somebody who lied to you says they're not going to lie to you again, and then they lie to you? A liar lies. It's what they do. So are you really shocked that a liar lied to you yet again? No, you're not shocked. You're shocked that you wanted to believe that a liar who lied to you on multiple occasions and said they're not going to lie to you anymore lied to you again. So, yeah. It is all about supply with the narcissist. And the old supply, Old Faithful, when that is gone, they look to replace that. You know, a ride or die, a bottom B, if you will. Because remember, everything is about supply. So the narcissist, they might have multiples of the old supply, but they always have one. They always have somebody that they have, that it's not history. It's just that they always come back to. So there's always that one person that is always in the narcissist's life that they always come back to, that it's always that back and forth. They always have a home base while they have other means of supply. It's just constantly bouncing back and forth. But when they have finally lost that home base, well, gosh, now who are they going to get to replace that? Now who are they going to find that will constantly put up with their BS? Who's going to have low enough self-esteem, self-worth, self-respect, no confidence? Who's going to have that will put up with the narcissist abuse? So that's what they're freaking out about. And the narcissist, they have replaced me, thank God. But, you know, it's always, when is that other shoe going to drop? Because remember, you can't put anything past a crazy person. I mean, watch enough true crime, watch enough First 48, watch enough of these crazy narcissistic guys. What's going to happen? Yes, but the narcissist, you know, they freak out because that desperate energy, that desperate supply is now gone. So, oh my God, I got to find someone to fill the void. Because a narcissist, they are never 100% single. They always have backup. They always have supply. And then when that supply is gone, oh my God, well, who am I going to get now? Who am I going to get now? Because a narcissist is such an empty, hollow vessel. They are an energy vampire that has to suck and siphon all of your energy. When the narcissist doesn't come around, it's great. But like I said, you're constantly waiting for that other shoe to drop. But remember, the narcissist, they do think that time passing is an apology because they take absolute zero accountability for their actions. I mean, given. But the narcissist, they have this is the pattern with this narcissist. Time will pass, whether it's 6 months, a year, a few years, enough time will pass, and the narcissist will, they always try to send little testing the waters messages, which whenever you have them blocked on everything, they will reach out with burner numbers. So yeah, but change your number. Like, just do everything possible that you don't have to deal with this dusty, crusty, brokey, crazy person. But this narcissist will try to reach out. First, it'll be nice. Oh, how are you? Or it'll be like, oh, you're such a bee, whatever, right? Anything to get a response. Because remember, Any attention is good attention, because like we have seen, whenever all energy is cut off, they freak out and they don't like that. So they will provoke you to get any sort of attention, because even an argument in their effed up mind, it shows that you care. And when you're silent and you do not give them any energy, they freak out because you don't care about them anymore. They no longer have control over you and your emotions. That's what they freak out about. But this narcissist, and you can tell them when they reach out to you, and I've done it before, not anymore, because silence, yeah, you don't deserve any of my energy. But I would give these long dissertations of, you know what you did to me, how could you come back around, they know what they did to you. They know exactly what they did to you. And usually when you say that that is good for the narcissist, because they're like, she still cares. She still cares about me. They will never utter an apology. This is what the narcissist says, in quotes. I don't carry hate in my heart the way that you do. I don't hold on to things the way that you do. So disregard all of my disrespect. Brush everything under the rug, because I can forget about all the trauma that I put you through. So if I can forget about it, you can forget about it too. No. The narcissist, they want that back and forth. They want that arguing. They want you cussing them out. They want you calling them names. They want your energy. And you can't give it to them. You cannot give it to them, because in their mind, you care enough to argue. That's why silence is the best thing for a narcissist. Give the narcissist what they want. Get out of my life, never speak to me again. You got it. Because no, you can't have it both ways. You can't play these little games of leave, get out of my life. Why are you really doing what I said? You're supposed to chase me. You're supposed to call me. You're supposed to beg for me. You're really not supposed to leave. You're not supposed to listen to my words. Honey, do you really want that sassy Dusty? Like, come the F on. But the narcissists, they want your energy. They are such bottom feeders that they want any sort of anything that they can get from you. That's why the narcissist always circles back, because they want your energy of, well, first it's, does she still have low enough self-worth and self-esteem that she'll take me back? Oh God, she doesn't have low enough self-esteem anymore. Oh, well, let's see if I can get her to argue. Let's see if she still cares. She might put up a front, but if she argues with me, it shows that she still cares. No. Do you really want to play games with a grown boy? Do you really want to play these back and forth games? No. The more time that you spend on something that is not good for you, it blocks your blessings, because you cannot grow, elevate, and be the best version of yourself when you literally have a parasite sucking the life out of you. When you are with that narcissistic person, your life does not elevate. Your life definitely doesn't get better. It stays the same or it gets worse. And it's the narcissist who is making sure that you do not elevate, because the narcissist, they don't want anybody above them. They do not want anyone doing better than them at all. And they especially don't want you doing better than them, because the narcissist, while they come off as very grandiose and cocky, they are extremely insecure and a lot of self-hatred. So they are going to make sure that you are beneath them in every way, shape, or form. And do you really want that? So when the narcissist circles back to you, don't think that you're special. Don't think that they're coming back around because they love you, they miss you, they finally realize what a great person that you are, and they're no, actually the narcissist does know what a great person that you are. That's why that they are trying to take all of that from you. But the narcissist, they will always circle back to see if you're dumb enough to take them back. And honey, no. Like, there really is bigger and better out there than some Dusty. Like, no. No. So, yes, the narcissist, they will come back around, but you cannot give them any sort of anything, no attention at all. You wanted me gone? You got it. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.